Lesson: Risk Management Frameworks. Risk management in AI is crucial for organizations to navigate the complexities and uncertainties inherent in AI systems. The risk landscape in AI encompasses ethical, operational, reputational, and compliance risks. To manage these effectively, organizations must adopt robust risk management frameworks that provide structured methodologies for identifying, assessing, and mitigating risks. A practical understanding of these frameworks is essential for any professional aiming to excel in AI ethics and governance. One of the foundational frameworks that can be employed is the NIST Risk Management Framework, which provides a process that integrates security, privacy, and risk management activities into the system development lifecycle. This framework is particularly useful because it emphasizes a holistic approach to risk management, ensuring that AI systems are secure and compliant with relevant regulations. The RMF consists of 6 steps: categorize, select, implement, assess, authorize, and monitor. Each step requires specific actions that professionals must undertake to manage AI risks effectively. For example, during the categorization step, a professional needs to determine the impact levels of an AI system, taking into account the potential adverse effects on individuals, organizations, and society. This can be achieved by conducting a thorough impact assessment, which evaluates the ethical implications, data privacy concerns, and potential biases in AI algorithms. A practical tool for this step is the AI Impact Assessment Framework, which guides professionals in systematically identifying and documenting the societal impacts of AI applications. Once the system is categorized, the next step involves selecting appropriate security and privacy controls. This requires understanding the specific threats and vulnerabilities associated with AI systems. For instance, adversarial attacks, where malicious actors manipulate input data to deceive AI models, pose significant risks. To mitigate such risks, professionals can implement robust adversarial training techniques and use tools like CleverHands, an adversarial machine learning library that helps in crafting defense strategies against these attacks. Implementing the selected controls is the third step, where practical tools like automated compliance platforms can be invaluable. These platforms streamline the implementation of security and privacy controls by automating compliance checks and providing real-time alerts for any breaches. For instance, platforms like OneTrust offer comprehensive solutions for managing data privacy, security, and governance, ensuring that AI systems adhere to regulatory requirements. The assessment step involves evaluating the effectiveness of the implemented controls. This can be done through regular audits and penetration testing. By employing tools like OWASP-Zap, an open-source security scanner, professionals can identify vulnerabilities in AI systems and assess the robustness of security measures. Regular assessments not only ensure compliance, but also help in identifying new risk vectors that may emerge as AI technologies evolve. Authorization is the 5th step, where the decision to deploy an AI system is made based on the risk assessment outcomes. This step requires a meticulous review of all the documentation and evidence gathered during the previous steps. It's crucial to have a governance framework in place that includes a risk acceptance policy, which clearly defines the criteria for accepting or rejecting the identified risks. This policy should be aligned with the organization's risk appetite and strategic objectives, ensuring that only AI systems that meet the required safety and ethical standards are authorized for deployment. The final step in the RMF is continuous monitoring, which is essential for maintaining the security and compliance of AI systems over their lifecycle. Continuous monitoring involves tracking the performance of AI systems, detecting anomalies, and responding to incidents promptly. Tools like AWS CloudWatch provide comprehensive monitoring solutions, offering insights into system performance, operational health, and compliance status. By leveraging such tools, professionals can ensure that AI systems remain resilient against new threats and adapt to changes in the regulatory landscape. Beyond the NIST RMF, another relevant framework is the ISO 31000:2018 Risk Management Guidelines, which offer principles and guidelines for risk management applicable to any organization, regardless of size or industry. This framework emphasizes the importance of integrating risk management into organizational processes, decision-making, and culture. For AI systems, this means embedding risk management practices into the AI development and deployment processes, ensuring that all stakeholders are aware of the potential risks and their responsibilities in mitigating them. For practical application, AI ethics boards can be established to oversee the implementation of risk management practices. These boards should comprise diverse stakeholders, including ethicists, technologists, legal experts, and representatives from affected communities. Their role is to provide oversight, evaluate risk management strategies, and ensure that AI systems align with ethical and societal values. By fostering a culture of accountability and transparency, AI ethics boards can enhance the effectiveness of risk management frameworks and contribute to building trust in AI technologies. Case studies illustrate the real-world application of these frameworks and the importance of effective risk management in AI. For instance, the deployment of facial recognition technology by law enforcement agencies has raised significant ethical and privacy concerns. In response, some organizations have adopted the RMF to assess and mitigate the risks associated with these technologies, ensuring they comply with privacy laws and ethical guidelines. By conducting thorough impact assessments and implementing privacy-preserving techniques like differential privacy, these organizations have managed to address public concerns and improve the acceptance of their AI systems. Another example is the financial sector, where AI is increasingly used for credit scoring and fraud detection. Financial institutions face risks related to algorithmic bias and transparency. By applying the ISO 31000 framework, these institutions have developed comprehensive risk management strategies that include regular audits of AI algorithms, bias detection tools, and transparent reporting mechanisms. This approach has not only mitigated risks, but also enhanced customer trust and regulatory compliance. In conclusion, effective risk management in AI requires a comprehensive understanding of frameworks like the NIST RMF and ISO 31000, along with practical tools and strategies for their implementation. By following a structured approach to risk management, professionals can identify, assess, and mitigate the risks associated with AI systems, ensuring they are ethical, secure, and compliant. Through real-world examples and case studies, it is evident that adopting these frameworks leads to more robust and trustworthy AI applications. As AI continues to evolve, staying informed about emerging risks and adapting risk management practices accordingly will be critical for professionals seeking to excel in AI ethics and governance.